Hey guys, Jesse here from RC Drifters, Batches and Crawlers Marrow, and this is my first review video. There's a few things that I've been wanting to review, but I haven't had anything to review them to, and this is the first. This will be two sort of reviews referring to Turnigy, I don't know how to say it, Accucel-6, I don't know how to say that word, charger against the dual power imax b6ac. Reason I'm comparing these two is they're around the same price range. When I bought this one about 2 years ago now, it was 60 bucks, around that price. Now you can get it for under 30 posted. This one's 25 or 26 bucks. I don't know. Leave a link in the description for both of these chargers for the Hobby King warehouse. I got this one off eBay and this one off Hobby King. You've seen the unboxing. If not, I'll leave it in the description. Okay, start off. This is dual power, so it's 240 volt. Comes with a power supply, and 12 volt. So car battery, or you could run it off a separate computer power supply or a separate power supply. But this one needs a few mods. Anyway, get to that later. And this one's only 12 volt. You need a PC power supply or a separate power source to run it off power. Otherwise you have to carry a car battery, which isn't very good when you got to charge multiple batteries. Next thing, I got a little list. This one's 1 to 6 cell lipos. This one's 1 to 6. Nika nickel metal. They're pretty well 1 to 15. They're all the same specs, except for this one's a 6 amp charger and this one's a 5 amp. Personally, I like these chargers better. I got two of these. They're just better in size, and they're 6 amps, which charge faster than these. Like, they're not the best $200 charger, but they charge my batteries at the track. They charge my batteries when I go bashing. I love these chargers more than this one. It's much bulkier, and I don't know, I just don't like this one. It gets very, very hot, especially with the power supply inside here. Okay, so these, I'll go to about mods for this. First, I had this in its own charger box for a while when I only had the single charger. I got some photos, I might put them in the video. And this, to take it apart, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws on both sides. You undo them, turn it upside down and pull these buttons out, and then slide. You can slide the whole top off upside down. If you don't pull the buttons out, you'll break off the ones off the board, and I did that. I had to get a little 70-cent button soldered back on, which was $30 for the soldering and 70 cents for the freaking button. Anyway, so first I took it off and mounted this power supply under a fan. It was still wired up then. Bit better shot. It was still connected, and had this under the fan, and it helped. The chargers didn't get as hot. They still get very hot. Train went past, sorry. Can't remember where I was at now. Anyway, yeah, I had this mounted under a fan, and it did help. Yeah, they do get hot. What's next? These are both the same when you turn them on. Oh well, this one comes up and it says Turnigy. This one comes up and it says imax. But the menus and all that, they're exactly the same. Because most of these cheap sort of chargers are all based on the same thing. How I got onto these chargers were my club, b6ac. I'll leave a link to the website and Facebook. b6ac had 4 of these to charge up our club hire cars, and I was talking to the treasurer who put them all together, did the power supply up, and he said they've just been amazing for the price, and they've just copped the beating. They've copped the beating with me charging my 4 cells at 6 amps flat all day, my 2 cells all day 6 amps flat. When I balance, I try to balance it like 2 amps or something. I don't know if it helps, but just to trickle in, I don't know. And I've disconnected the power supply with just an XT60 connector. It still works fine. There's 12 volts coming out of here. I multimetered it. You just plug it in if you want to use 240 volts. Say if I go on holidays or whatever, something like that, I can just double-sided tape or velcro that there, plug it in, and boom. What else have we got? Cheaper option if you got the power supply or some sort of 12 volt power to run it off, but this one's cheaper if you are starting out, you're a beginner, and cheap LiPo upgrade from the cheap wall chargers. I don't have any with me at the moment, but I got a big box full of them that come with ready to runs, and a few just that crap takes like 6 hours to charge one battery. Upgraded to charge my nickel metals, and then it works for LiPos too, so you can't go wrong with either this charger or that charger. Go to the dump, your local tip, and if they have a recycle centre like our local ones, you can pick up PC power supplies for about $5, and you just can buy buy 3 and a few backups, and you got a power supply for this one. So just because it's my first review, if you could maybe leave a rate or something down below, like if you like it, dislike if you don't. If you used either of these chargers, please tell me your thoughts down below. So like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.